Hi Miss Lot, it's Aisling here. So since school ended pretty abruptly because of COVID and no one really got to say goodbye, we decided to make a video telling you just like how much we love you and sort of just like as a goodbye video since the chances of us seeing each other in real life are pretty low. So I'll just start it off. I wanted to say thank you for being like a mentor to me and always giving me like guidance, whether it be from like writing really last minute reference letters to like relationship advice and to like going out to bubble tea with me. And to say thank you for putting a lot of your time into MSc and for taking like giving up a lot of your sleep and family time to go towards helping us students and for always checking in on all of us through Remind. Love you.
Thank you, Miss Law, for being an inspiration to not only myself but so many other students as well. And thank you for taking the time to text me at 3 a.m. when I read your messages. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for all you've done for us.
Hi Miss Law, thanks for being such a wonderful teacher. I know you work really hard to make our lessons fun and engaging, and I have learned so much in your class. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Law. So, as you probably noticed, I've been in your class for the past 3 years in a row, and you just can't get rid of me. It's just not gonna happen. As hard as you try, I will just keep coming back. I hope you're not mad about that because, I'm not mad about it. And, our remind messages at 4 a.m. when we both should be sleeping will forever live on in my memory. But yeah, we're supposed to explain in like 1 to 2 reasons why you're the best teacher ever, and honestly, I don't know how that's humanly possible because there's way more than 2 reasons, so that's pretty difficult. And I think the note that I wrote at the end of last semester really sums it all up. But I just wanted to thank you again for being the best teacher and always laughing with us and making jokes and roasting us when appropriate, of course. And yeah, I'm still waiting for our bubble tea date, though, when Miss Coronavirus calms down a little bit.
Hey Miss Law, I just want to say I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into teaching us even in the midst of a pandemic. And I just want to say thank you for being such an amazing, kind, and passionate teacher. Thanks.
Hey Miss Law, I suck at this, but basically you're an amazing teacher and an awesome person, and I'm incredibly grateful that I had you in my life during high school. I'll miss you tons when I graduate, but I'll be sure to come back and visit, especially so I can collect my drink from you when I turn 19.
Hi Miss Law, I just want to say thank you so much for all the time and effort you put into each of our classes despite these hard times. I hope you know that all those long nights you spent to continue to help us learn really does mean the world to all of us. Thank you so much.
39.
Please ignore my brother in the back. We share a house. Miss Law, I just wanted to say thank you for being such a charming and approachable and admirable teacher. There's a reason why a lot of people sacrifice their sleep to take your bio class. And even though there's always a lot to learn, you always make sure that we actually understand the material, which makes learning more enjoyable. And it's been great having you as a teacher in both grade 10 and 12, so please keep teaching.
Yeah.
Hi Miss Law, thank you for being such a great teacher all these years. Thank you for all the time and effort you put into your lessons so that we would get the best education possible. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi Miss Law. Thank you for making your classes so entertaining the past 3 years that you've been able to teach me. Our grade 12 bio class, the first semester one, was by far the best class I've ever taken, especially because it got so chaotic at times. And thank you for inspiring me personally to continue studying life science into university and hopefully make it my career one day.
Hi Miss Law. I just want to say thank you so much for teaching me these past 3 years. Thanks to you, I started to love science. Even though your classes were hard and your tests were very hard, I know that you care a lot about us and you just wanted to make sure that we'd be prepared for the future. And thanks to you, I think I will be prepared for uni. I just want to say that I'll miss you so much. And thank you so much, Miss Law.
Hi Miss Law. Thanks for always making your lessons so much fun and so interesting. I learned so much in your biology class and I'm certainly going to miss it. I'm going to miss the fact that we always manage to have a good laugh in your class no matter what. And it's super unfortunate that we don't get to have a formal goodbye in person, but I'm glad to get to speak to you now. So thanks so much, and I can't wait to come and visit in the future.
Hi, Miss Law. Thank you for everything that you've done for us, both in class and outside of school. You're an amazing teacher and badminton coach.
Hi, Miss Law. So even though I never had you as a teacher and I'm no longer an MSc, just wanted to thank you for everything that you do for MSc and for the students in our school. And we really appreciate it, and I know you put in a lot of hard work for us. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Law. I just want to say thank you for being an amazing teacher over the past few years. You've always had the most interesting lessons, from your super explicit references to even visiting me at my house during quarantine. You've always made it a fun time. I know I haven't been the best student recently, but you've always found a way to support me and reach out to me during this difficult time. So I want to say thank you for that. And I'm really going to miss being at Mackenzie and having you as my bio teacher.
Hi, Miss Law, it's Bethany. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me and all of your students in the time that we've known you. You were only my teacher in grade 10, but since then you've continued to be a support to me both academically and socially. I've come to you over the past few years when I'm having a tough time, and you've always been there for me to give great advice, and it really means a lot. As a teacher, you put so much into your job, and it really doesn't go unnoticed by us students the way you want us to succeed, and it really does mean a lot. Everything you do, we appreciate you, and I hope we keep in touch. All the best.
Hi, Miss Law, it's Jordan Epson here, and I just want to thank you for teaching me 2 of the past 4 years at Mackenzie in grade 10 science and in grade 12 biology. I really learned a lot, and thank you for all that you've done.
Thanks so much for all of the effort that you put into teaching us. Your fun stories and your interesting analogies really made all of the lessons very memorable.
Miss Law, what is popping? I hope this quarantine life's been treating you well. You know, someone hit me up saying we have to make a video for you to say how thankful we were, and of course I wanted to do it because you're such a good teacher. I've got to be real. I loved your course. It was super difficult, lots of work, but as a teacher, you were pretty good, and as a person, I had a lot of good times. I was pretty loud in that class, but I think deep down you liked me, and I liked you too. So I don't know what to say. Hopes are good. You know, eating lots of, I'll be real, junk food. You know, it's quarantine. Maybe put on a few pounds. Who knows? Who knows? I'm living the life. You know, down here in my basement with my TV, pictures of Fiji. And that's about it. You know, I think I'm supposed to say thank you, if I haven't already, which I very much am thankful. And I'm glad, sorry, I'm not glad. I'm upset that I'll not get to see you. Peace out from me. It has been real. You were a real one. Hopefully, I don't know, I'll come back and visit.
Hey, Miss Law, I hope you're doing well. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very much for being such an amazing teacher over the last 3 years. And to be honest, I'm very sorry for making you put up with me through all the shenanigans I've caused and all the questions and remarks that I've asked that in the hindsight I realize are very, very stupid. And I've probably told you this a bunch of times by now, but you've managed to make a course that is very hard and cancerous into something that's interesting and fun for me to learn. And I would say that although it was hard in the process, if it weren't for a teacher like you, I wouldn't have learned this much information, and I wouldn't have gone into the career I am going into, which is biomedical engineering. So I just want to say again, thank you very much, Miss Law, for being such an amazing teacher, and I hope you help more students like me.
Hey, Miss. I have loved taking your classes, not only because you're just amazing at teaching, but you're super down to earth and you genuinely care about us. So thank you so much for that, and I wish you all the best.
Hi, Miss Law. I just wanted to come here and thank you for teaching us for the past 3 years and putting in so much work and effort into helping us learn, even during times like quarantine where I'm sure it's difficult and we were all unmotivated. But you still made learning biology fun and exciting on such a time crunch. And I know that even though I won't be going into biology necessarily in university, I'll definitely use the skills I learned in your class about like learning and studying for tests to help me in the future. And I just want to thank you so much for all that you've taught me and all of us.
Hi, Miss Law. I just want to say thank you for one of the most interesting and exciting classes I have ever taken. It was so much fun and I learned so much, and I just want to say thank you for being such an amazing teacher and for always being there for your students.
Over the years, I've really enjoyed your classes because they're not just about the subjects, they're about so much more, and you connect with us on more than a teacher-student level, and you treat us like people rather than just a job. So thank you for everything.
Hi, Miss Law. So even though I've only had you for one class, it was one of my most favorite, if not the most favorite class that I've had in high school. Not only because I enjoyed the content, yes, but you really dictated the class and made it something that I could look forward to every single day. You made learning fun, easy, enjoyable, and you always taught with energy and you were always genuine. You always put our learning first, and it really showed that you cared about our learning and not just showing up to work every single day because you had to. Also, a huge thank you to for you being so chill and approachable. Not only were you a great teacher, but you were also someone that me and all of my friends and classmates could look towards as a friend, not just a teacher.
Hey, Miss Law, I just wanted to give you a quick thanks for all the tears, laughter, effort, and time that you've shared with MSC this year. I also wanted to personally thank you after all these years of teaching for all the passion, drive, to squeeze the best out of every student. It truly is a privilege to have someone like you in our academic lives. I wish you the best, and we'll hopefully keep in touch.
Hi, thank you for letting me spend spare in your third period class. You're funny, really inspiring, and just overall really cool, Mom.
Thank you so much for what you've done for us these past few years. Your passion and dedication for teaching is something that is truly admirable, and especially with your funny and caring personality, any student would be lucky to and love to have you as a teacher. After teaching me for the past 3 years, learning bio will never be the same without you as my teacher. Thank you so much for everything that you do.
Hi, Miss Law. Thank you for being such an amazing teacher these past 3 years. You always put so much effort into your lessons to make them fun and engaging, and that's really helped me learn a lot. You made me love areas of biology that I never really considered before. Thank you so much for being not only a great teacher, but for getting us involved in so many cool extracurricular activities like NeuroBright or Explore Vision. Those are really some of the highlights of my high school experience. Thank you so much for being so caring and kind and supportive. I will miss you so much.
Thank you for dedicating so much of your time and efforts to making sure that we students have a great learning experience both within and outside the classroom.
Hi, Miss Law. I wanted to say thank you for being such a great teacher and for putting so much time and effort into your classes. Although I only had you for grade 10 science, it was a really enjoyable experience and I learned a lot from you.
It's a little bit weird to be saying this into my phone, but thank you for really showing that you listen and care for your students. Your passion really pushes us to do better. Thank you.
Hey, Ms. Law. Thank you for all the hard work you've put into MSC, planning all the trips and helping out with all the events, for all the joy you've given us through all the work you put into our everyday lives. Also, thank you for letting us stay in your bio room when we were during our spares because we couldn't go to the library. It was, I really appreciate that. It was very, very nice. I hope that the next students you have will be at least half as cool as we are, because if they are, then you'll be set and you'll probably have great years coming.
Hi, Miss Law, it's Bella. Thank you so much for the past 2 years I had you in grade 10 and grade 12. I really enjoyed your class so much. You always find a way to make lessons really interesting and creative and fun, even when it's just so much information. You have a really good way of packing it all together, and yeah, I really enjoyed your classes. Thank you so much for being willing to volunteer to supervise for the musical. That was a huge help. And just, yeah, thanks for a great year. Hope to see you in the future.
Hi, Miss Law. I just want to say a big thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. Grade 10 was my first year in the Max program, as you may remember, and I was really nervous going into it, but you seeing your chill attitude and your really enthusiastic teaching kind of helped me come out of my shell and find my confidence, and you really helped make that transition a lot smoother. As well, prior to going into your grade 10 science class, I really had no idea what I wanted to do with my future, and I hadn't found my passion, but really seeing the passion that you put into teaching science, I think it sparked something similar in me, and it's kind of really changed the course of my life. It's what it kind of really inspired me to pursue right now biomedical engineering at U of T, and now I'm hoping to get a graduate degree and go into academia, and really that's all thanks to you. I mean, I can't imagine where I'd be if I hadn't taken a grade 10 science class. I'd probably just be wasting the next 4 years of my life studying something that I had absolutely no interest in. And really I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me, all the opportunities you've provided for me, and really helping me find my purpose. So stay safe, Miss Law, and I really hope I get to see you sometime soon.
Hi, Miss Law. It's Selena T from your grade 12 bio course in semester 1. I just want to say thank you so much for making it such an enjoyable course, and thank you for all the support you gave me. I wasn't your top student, but definitely bio was my favorite course of the semester, and maybe even through high school too. It was definitely one of the most enjoyable, and it's just really refreshing to see a teacher who genuinely cares about her students and cares about what she's teaching to her students. But yeah, keep being a great teacher. Yeah, I'm really thankful. But from your Cancer Gang, Gayaw Loxi, Mabihoti Tile. Good luck to you and your family and your future. And yeah.
Hi, Miss Law. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing well and staying safe. Of course, it's Sepe here, and I need of a haircut. I hope I'm not starting this video off too silly, because what I'm going to say I really mean from the bottom of my heart. I know everyone else has already mentioned how inspiring you are and how comfortable you help us feel in your classes, but I feel as if I have to repeat that sentiment again, because it really holds true for me as well. I've been in your classes for 3 years now, grades 10, 11, and 12, and I initially had this notion that high school memories involve, the friends I make, the peers I meet, the communities I'm a part of, stuff that happens outside the classroom. But you subverted that. Not only did you make the learning fun, you make it worth it to stay up until 4 a.m. right before the biology exam, and having not finished the notes necessary for the biology exam, you make that worth it. That's phenomenal on its own. You're a wonderful teacher. But beyond that, you also have this wonderful, bubbly, sometimes sarcastic personality that just shines through, and it connects with students. And I think I'm speaking on behalf of everyone who is taking your classes when I say that we all appreciate the effort you put in. I'm not 100% certain on how to end this video, so I'm going to offer you a patented Sepe high five. I'm going to clap my hands on the count of 3, and you're going to do the same thing if you want, and it's going to simulate a high five. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to assume that you did this because of an optimistic heart, but nonetheless, thank you so much for all you've done.
Boom! I bet you would have never expected you to see my face again, did you, Miss Law? But guess what? Now, for however long this video is, you're gonna have to sit here and watch. So, thank you, Miss Law, for being one of the best teachers out there. No joke, no lie. I don't lie, I'm not a liar. Not gonna lie though, sometimes your tests were a bit not okay. Your notes, bit not okay sometimes. But overall, the demonstrations, the down-to-earth personality you give, out of this world. I respect it. Miss Law, you're the best. Now, Miss Law, let's talk about the real issue here. How could you do that to those Krispy Kremes, Miss Law? They have families, Miss Law. They have families. It wasn't fair what you did to them, Miss Law. That's not okay. I have to say goodbye. Goodbye. But how could you do that, Miss Law? How could you do that to them? But all in all, Miss Law, you're one of the best teachers I ever had. No joke. One of the best, I say, because I don't rank. I'm not like that. I'm not about that life. But Thank you for all the teaching, Miss Law. It's been wonderful. Every day I came to your class, I enjoyed the hell out of it. So, if I never see you again, thank you for everything. You're the best. This one for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Law.
Thank you.
Thank you. The cat says thanks too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Law.
Oh, thank you, Miss Law. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Law.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Law.
Thank you.
Thank you. For-
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Law.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Law. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merci. Doce. Many thanks to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.